A Japanese diplomat is challenging a New York Times piece on the Senkaku Islands issue. One of the newspaper's columnists says China, rather than Japan, has best claim over the territory, and he backed up his opinion by posting an article by a scholar. The deputy chief of mission at Japan's consulate general in New York issued the rebuttal. Yasuhisa Kawamura submitted a comment Tuesday to the Times website. Kawamura says the Senkaku Islands are an inherent part of Japan's territory based on historical facts and international law. He says the argument that the islands are booty of war between Japan and China has critical faults and is without merit. The envoy says Japan clearly demonstrated its intention to own the islands prior to the treaty that ended the Sino-Japanese War in the 19th century. He says the country confirmed the islands were uninhabited and showed no sign of having been under Chinese control. Kawamura is responding to a blog Nicholas D. Christoph posted last month. The Times columnist laid out his opinion in a preface to an article by a Taiwanese scholar. Hani Shaw argues old documents suggest Japan in effect stole the islands from China in 1895. Christoph says he is sympathetic to China's position, although he admits the case isn't 100% clear. But he says on balance, he finds the evidence for Chinese sovereignty quite compelling. This is the second complaint Japanese officials have made against the New York Times in recent days. They launched a verbal protest last week after the Times and the Washington Post carried full-page advertisements by a Chinese government-controlled newspaper. The ads referred to the islands by their Chinese name and emphasized China's claim. Japanese officials called the assertion one-sided and misleading.